What's your name?
Katniss Everdeen.
Well, I bet my hat.
Can you believe it's been 8 whole years since Mockingjay's second part came out? And now, the Hunger Games franchise is about to get its 5th cinematic entry, only this time in the form of a prequel. Based on the novel of the same name, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes will take place a whopping 64 years before the events of the first movie, following Cornelius Snow, the main villain of the series, and all of the events that led him to become the tyrant that he is. In honor of its upcoming release, we decided to take the untrodden path and hunt for some trivia, fun facts, and all info in between that we can gather about this dystopian series. And where else to even begin besides, well, the beginning? Most people don't know this, but author Suzanne Collins actually got the idea for the Hunger Games books by channel surfing one random day. She stumbled on 2 channels in particular, one showcasing a reality show and another documenting the invasion of Iraq. In her own words, the 2 began to blur in this very unsettling way, and once you know it, that's how the idea for the Hunger Games sprung into life. Of course, it gets more interesting the deeper we go into the themes of the series, as Collins took more than a few cues from Greek mythology. The story of Theseus and the Minotaur helped set the basis for the plot, since in the myth, young Athenian tributes are sent into a labyrinth to face a deadly monster we commonly know as the Minotaur. You can probably start drawing the parallels yourself with the whole sending young people to a deadly arena part. What's more is the nation of Panem, where all the events of the story unfold, takes its name from the Latin phrase Panem e circenses, which, if you can excuse my botched attempt at pronouncing it, essentially means bread and circuses, a strategy used by the elite to control and pacify the masses by offering them food and entertainment. Sound familiar? That only covers the inspirations behind the series, but what about some early concepts that didn't quite make the cut? For example, the working title of the series was set to be the Tribute of District 12, which sort of stuck, depending on how you look at it. Some foreign editions, like the German one, paid tribute to the original title, with the latter being Die Tribute von Panem, or the Tribute of Panem. However, the biggest changes can be found in the early drafts of the first movie. The intro sequence would have shown the District 12 tribute's death 1 whole year before Katniss reaping. Additionally, there would have been a subplot where Gale infiltrates the capital under the guise of an Avox, offering Katniss a collection of Peeta's artwork featuring her as a gesture to earn her trust. During his time there, he witnesses the deplorable mistreatment of Avoxes before ultimately managing to make a daring escape back to District 12. By far, the most significant difference is with the character of Crane, who would have been framed as the de facto main villain of Part 1. Crane even displays more cunning and menacing traits by manipulating Katniss, withholding her burn treatment, and setting up a false cannon trigger to draw Katniss, Peeta, and Cato into the final showdown. Meanwhile, Snow would have remained absent until way late into the end, where he'd push Crane from a helicopter.
She's not who they think she is. She's not a leader. She just wants to...
On that note, it's only appropriate that we send off this video with one final fact about Snow. The additional sequences featuring President Snow and Seneca Crane, who, by the way, wasn't even mentioned by name in the book, seem to have originated from an extensive letter written by Donald Sutherland, in which he shared his insights on the character of Snow after reviewing the initial screenplay. Keep in mind that Sutherland only saw the script by pure accident and was instantly hooked on the story. Ross was pretty impressed to say the least, and was inspired to add more scenes of the 2 interacting, that delved into the themes highlighted in Sutherland's letter. While you can discover the letter online, it's also available as a part of the DVD special features, with Sutherland himself reading it aloud. With all that said, did you enjoy this hunt for trivia surrounding one of the most popular young adult novel adaptations? And most importantly, are you looking forward to the prequel? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section, and if interested, check out our other videos. Every like and subscription helps. We hope to have you around again. Same channel, different time.